Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm talking about in the wrong. Okay. Gotta pull this hair out of here just to make sure. Just gonna fix something here before I start this episode. Well, no one's in around, so I gotta get this thing going. Alright, let's go. Everyone, welcome back to another episode of Real Talk. With me, Michael Lundars. And it's been a weeks before I got to the last episode. And hey, by the way, I just turned 24. I turned 24 this my birthday week. Just turned 24 on Tuesday. It was Tuesday. Just turned 24. We kept a little going with our birthday celebration. So I'm really glad that I had a little great time for this birthday week. Oh yeah, but by the way, today is the last day of my birthday week. And it's also the last day of September, and we're heading to October, which is the fall. But better yet, it's still a little heat. There's not a lot of coldness at all yet. It's not really Indian summer, but we have extended summer for a few days, maybe a couple of weeks, or maybe 2 to 3 weeks after that. And then eventually it's going to be colder. Okay. Eventually it's going to get cold. This one, so I'll be prepped up for jackets, some light jacket, maybe some thick jacket for the winter. Because yeah, we have a coming to here, and we're done with the September, and we're heading off to October. That's really exciting for me. Okay, so that's a little bit lot going on right now. There are some little changes to it because we have some things. I don't know what's going on behind me, but there are some things here. What's going on in our room right now? But the one over there in the living room, I'll tell now there is the blessing that they have. Everything that they have for this one, I'll talk about what was going on over there. Why is there like white, everything that is color white. Okay, so I haven't not telling about this because it's gonna be a little crazy. So what happened was the ghosts as they to see they're really literally hurting my mother and my aunt for they haven't suffered too much for suffered too long when it comes to the ghost or something like that. So yeah, they brought every clothes, every blankets, every sheets of paper, and every figures and that thing. They brought this one to blessing, to bless them, protect us from anything that's really harmed us or the ghost will. I mean, because they don't like whites. I think ghosts do not like the color white, so they're probably going to see what that actual ghost look like. Wish I was a ghost whisperer again, but they keep off blustering. They'll have everything covered white. Everything will be white covered throughout this whole house. I don't know what's going on. It's gonna be white on every single bed that we're trying to sleep here. Everything's white. Try to cover up to make sure everything right there have is all white. Don't see them shadows, don't get them a lot of hotness, but they'll still find in to get them out or something like that. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Hopefully everything in the white there is still in place. But if we don't like this house, I don't know why we're back here. We came to this house the first time, that was 2011. And then we left 2013 to go into another house. But that house has been finally selling it, and they're gonna, and whoever owns that house is already owned now. Now we're back here, and it was last year. Last year we owned. Here we went right back into this house, and this is where I am right now. And then probably if we have enough hope of the inflation going down, maybe we can move to another house. You can rent another house, and we'll have a different environment, but there will be a lot of things that changing stuff. So we're gonna change. But there's gonna be a lot of changes going on. Starting next month, everything's going to change. And I have a couple things for October. What's gonna happen in October? I pull out everything on my social, yeah, and everything there I'm posting out. So I'm posting for the October third for the October. I have two things. This is Inktober. I'm doing the Inktober. This will be my fifth year doing this. It's just basically drawing stuff on, well, whatever the stuff, whatever the prompt will gave me. And I had to do all 31 drawings every single day, and took a picture, posted it on my Instagram. If you follow my Instagram, you should check my Instagram to find every single drawing that I have. It's at Mike Tenenoris if you watch it. So yeah, check check everything in my Inktober on Instagram so that you'll find it. And also, this is also my fifth time I'm doing this October songs. So October songs is basically putting one song every single day, but I'll give you some hints on what's the song I gotta do for today. What song would I want? And I want to remind myself and figure out what song start and what song I should get to end. But for this year's October songs, I'm gonna do something very differently. So for October songs, normally I have all 31 songs and listen every day to you just by myself. But this year, I will have somebody else. It's gonna be you guys going to request it, but I will ask you a little bit in person, or could I ask you online? What song do you have in mind? And then I might going to add it on the playlist. This is a collaboration of not just me, but for you guys. But there will be 10 out of 31 dates when I ask somebody to, hey, pull out a song. Hey, do you have a song in mind that you could add for the October song? Or do you have a song that comes to mind as of now so that you can, right now, and then we can add it into our October songs. So I will show you where this October song is going to be. October songs is going to be, I have a playlist already. I made 0 songs. There's nothing in there for the October songs. I have not made anything. I have none. So everything will be announced somewhere on Instagram, maybe in Facebook stories, maybe. I haven't not touched anything there on Twitter or Threads. There's a new creation with it, Threads, but I don't do that. It's either on Facebook or on Spotify. Probably you could check on Facebook to figure out. I mean, probably check on Instagram and find what the song is gonna be, and also the drawings for the Inktober. So yeah, this will be my fifth year on both of them. So I'm very excited to pull out some song that I have and also you have. I have specific dates there, and I'm gonna post that one on Facebook when if I time by the time I'm recording this. And if you watching this, well, probably this was recorded. You should probably gonna see the Instagram post to see the dates on what's gonna be on the Instagram. And then I will let you announce when it's available for us. So for me to say, hey, you have a song in mind that I would sign to add on my playlist? I'll let you know from here and there, and then we'll get into some good things. Okay. So that is pretty much that, and that's how we're gonna do for our Inktober and some October songs for this year's. This is the fifth year, and have a little it's in mind. With I already told you I just turned 24. It was great, and I did a 24-hour no sleep challenge. I'm just telling you this right now. It's it's very, very difficult. It's so hard to just stay up and just keep my eyes open. I have to do back and forth my phone and then not sleeping. I could take a little nap, not too much of a nap because it will be no, it's gonna get worse if you take a little power nap. So I had to conquer both of the things, stay up, and I think I did a little succeed there. It's exhausting. Well, good thing I already finished the 24-hour no sleep challenge for my 24th birthday. So great. Hopefully that does not happen again. Not even at 36, nor 48, nor even 50. I can't stay at that too much because as I'm progressively getting older, you do that. If you want 25 and I'll do a 25-hour no sleep, I wish. I'll have some other plans for if I have a 25th birthday. I have plans. Okay. I have plans of my own for next year. So I'll think of something. I'll think of something else. Okay. So speaking of which, here is where you find October song. I already can share it to you. Now, this is where we go. This is where we add something on the records. Yep, this is where I'm adding some songs for the October Songs 5. That's pretty nifty. It's pretty awesome. Love that. But I have also done, I'm just going to check. I've also done October songs right here. This was started in 2019. Yeah, October 1st, 2019. I started playing to the Inktober and also October songs. October songs is part of it. I posted 31 songs. Yep, I posted only 31 songs per year. And it's well the same thing. That's two. That's three. This is four. This is my last year's. Nice that I also do some songs that I had for October songs. So yeah, everything was started here in 2019 when I did the October songs. And then now on to the fifth year. I cannot wait to release 31 songs, including you guys, okay? Don't forget, you guys. And Tales version released on October 27th. So I'm gonna have to figure out on what song should I release on what from the vault track that I'm gonna do. So the October 20th, I'm gonna tell you right now on the 27th, well, when Taylor comes out, I'm gonna have to pick one song from Taylor's from 1989 Taylor's version from the vault track. Okay. It has to be from the vault track, not from the Taylor version of the song. Have already done. They have already made. Because Taylor have 5 from the vault tracks that it was never put out before. And I'm gonna put that one on the 27th for the football track and see which one I'll find out which one's the best, in my opinion, the best from the vault track in there. We'll find out. We'll find out a little bit soon. Okay. All right. I want to do something else right now. I want to go to my own direction. Hmm. There's been a lot of things going on with some certain stuff. Cause I have a lot of things in my brain, and there are some little lessons that I had learned. A little few things about it. But when it comes to some videos, there are certain things to do. And then when it comes to the Reddit stories, I have little simply learned on to do because not everything right there is real. Well, something is real, but there are things so you gotta have to follow this very tradition and stuff. Now, there are some certain ways they can do. There are a little bit there are some other ways instead of having a very traditional thing, there's a one thing way of another. For example, when it comes to like birthdays and always have a birthday cake, because birthday cake is always going to be birthday. But for my opinion, when it comes to when it comes to approaching my I mean, the idea of having a birthday cake is in the party. I don't like that they're having birthday cakes. Birthday cakes are a little bit overrated. And here's why. Here's why. You have a lot of cake because you have a big giant cake that only a few people will be giving out and hand over with the cake and stuff, and everybody should deserve a little slice. But some of them have not them they can't even finish with the birthday cake, okay? None of them have already finished the cake, but they still have some few pieces of cake left in the fridge. And you could probably save that for them. I mean, you should have put that one and make it into a cake pop, okay? A homemade cake pop, which is very easy than just do a big birthday cake because no one's gonna have a leftover. And if you sit that cake up for a long time, eventually there is gonna be mold. You're gonna have a moldy cake that was left out unrefrigerated for a long time. That gives a little bit of an ick. We usually have like a birthday cake with some strawberries and all the fruits inside. Yeah, I mean, I do like the cake, but putting outside and grow all the molds that was sprout and grown out no. That was, it really grosses me out when it comes to those cakes. And I'm not finished eating all the cakes though. That is a waste. What if there's an expensive game, no one ate it, and you threw it in the trash? That was that was the wedding. That wedding would be different story. But when it comes to birthdays, none of us are gonna have to finish up the cake, and nobody wants seconds to have another cake because everybody wants a slice cake. Some of them they want to be on a diet. They want to be as a teensy little slice. They want just a very small slice. If you give us a little too big for that cake, yeah, that seems a little fast and they'll probably gonna throw the cake away. They will throw the cake away and that seems a little waste of food. Know how waste of the cake is? Very expensive. I'm not sure how much did you buy a cake or something like that. It's so expensive. You cannot, you don't understand how expensive it is when you see cakes. When it comes to birthdays, none sit and you put all the cakes, everything back fridge, and no one's gonna eat that cake for a long time or ever. So yeah, but when it comes to birthdays, I don't like having the idea of having a cake. Happy birthday cake on my birthday. a cake on my birthday. It's so overrated. It takes a lot of time. I don't have a bad rep of having a cake on my birthday, but it's not that really traditional. I want to do something every birthday from now on. I want to do something other than just giving me a birthday cake and stuff. I have plans that I really want to do on what birthday should I do. Okay. I have plans. But when it comes to me, like a 17 or 18th birthday, I want something like a neon party, like glow in the dark and all stuff. Because I have that idea in my mind. And they did throw this concept. And thank you so much for giving you to one of my aunts for giving me this concept. I like it. 21. Yeah, being at the casino is well, I'm turning 21. I'd say it's a really good thing because it's also a birthday cake. It's a Vision Bear overrated. But also, casinos is also a good place to celebrate the birthday. Just gambling. So I don't condone anyone who's going to be having a gambling addiction. I don't do this. But if you are around like 21 or older and you're doing this, I'd be advise you to gamble responsibly. Okay, gamble responsibly, please, because it's you don't want to lose your money and go broke. Just gamble responsibly. And there's another thing that there being 24 hours with a 24-hour no sleep. That's me. I planned this, and I have a lot of plans to make sure I don't sleep. Okay, and I always looked up on the Google to see what are the consequences of being 24-hour no sleep with deprivation. This is a little fact for you. At 24 sleep deprivation is almost a point 0.1 on uh blood alcohol content, BA or BAC. So you're impaired. You're way beyond impaired. That's basically how to get drunk without alcohol. That's basically what they're saying here. Yeah. So that's why I always plan birthdays aside from birthday cake, because birthday is good, but every birthday from now on, I don't want a birthday cake. I want a cake because it's so way past the idea. It's so traditional. I want to move on from just the birthday cake. I want to do something different than just having a party, having a birthday cake in front of me, and blow a candle. I want to move on from that. So that's a really some idea that kind of blows me out of the mind. My mind. It's just yeah, don't want a birthday cake. I love. I really want cake on any other occasion, but not on a birthday for me. For me, not on my birthday. Want to move on from it. Okay, I am done with that one, and let's get into some fun, fun things. Let's do some of the Gen Z slang that is now very most popular now. Well, let's get into some most popular Gen Z slangs that we have not told you, and it's gonna be a brand new update. I think they updated already with the they're gonna give a very new update on the slangs. So I'm at familyeducation.com, and this is where they have the slang phrases, very trendy ones. Okay, so let's get through all the list of 35 stuff, and let's if you get into the Gen Z fan like me, because I'm a Gen Z, and hopefully you probably understand these, because I have no idea where it's gonna go. Okay, the first one says cancel culture. Okay, uh, cancel culture is a form of outline shaming to express disappointment in the views, actions of a figure, company, organization. Wait, that Gen Z using the voices on social media opt for the good. These irregular can be done to someone's reputation based on the false humor. So here's the example says that company is making such bad choices for environment, they are canceled in my book. And people who are actually said something and they're not supposed to said, whatever they come, somebody probably gonna hurt feelings and they're probably going to get canceled. So where that's come from is that the roots of cancer have been present throughout and it's been accelerated for the social media. All the social medias that we have done. Whatever used to the pop culture. Yeah, we always go to have Potter with the J.K. Rowling after made some of the anti-trans comments. Yeah, whatever you said can be against. They say it will be against on some other people. It will against you for doing this, and they'll leave you getting canceled. That's why lots have cancel culture because they knew that they have been woke for whatever God knows how long. CEO is you are a master at this. You're very good at this. CEO is a chief executive officer. This formally means, but CEO, you're a CEO of things. So you're a CEO being TikTok famous. So this person is really good at being TikTok. So yeah, that's great. Say, let's just say that hey, you're our CEO of creating this podcast, and that describes me. E-boy, e-girl. So e-boy and e-girl were used to express themselves, and it's very similar to the emo or goth, but e-boy and e-girl have little different things. E-girls and e-boys, they probably gonna have something sad, very emotional. Where the emo stands for emotional. Okay. And where that comes from is the subculture that emerged in 2010. And it comes from electronic boy, electronic girl. So E boy, E girl. Now electronic male, E male. Everything with the E is electronic. Okay. All right. Fam. Like family. Okay. But fam is another way of saying bro. It's like the closest of probably your friends. So yeah, fam. You're part of this fam. You're part of our fam. So fam. It probably uses for friends who feel if you have your friends like you, friends that are coming close together, they're your family. So fam, glow up. So it's a transformation or probably makeover from being bad to being good. So like a haircut or maybe a makeup, that's your glow up. So yeah, for example, this she has really glow up since last time. And it was a track from August 2013, where a rapper she keep had the song called "Gotta Glow Up One Day." Glow up. It's like mix of tutorials or transformations, having a little makeover, turning from this one into very fabulous and have a little taste with some fashion stuff. Okay, first, okay, next one is I'm Baby, because I never heard of this. If you're feeling helpless or not capable in certain area of life, I want to try say I'm Baby. Okay, can't be mad at me because I'm a baby. It starts with the 2017 on the Tumblr. Never know this one. So I'm baby. Yeah, that's what baby is. If you're helpless or you don't have thing here. Oh, I can't even get to pass the exam. I baby. You're being like a baby because I'm baby. All right. Stan. This is very stalker fan Stan. It's a very excessive band, but not in the creepy way. So, and where did that come from is that there's a song called "Stand" by Eminem. That's where it gets out of here. But whatever Stan uses this pop culture, they call saying that they're obsessed with whatever the show or a band or particularly a person. So I am a stan of this particular person or this particular TV, this particular band. Okay. W, that means a win, right? It can be very mysterious. They use a single letter to so win can be a little too much of W, so W. Yeah, so that ends the precipitate, so that's a W. So we already know that's a word for win. It's most likely from you typing as quickly as possible in 6 minutes, just saying type W, and that means feel something great. You feel something in a good way. Feel like being a winner. Okay, speaking of woke, so that's what woke is awareness of being a political. People who are woke, they are not politically incorrect. So they're trying to politically correct into some sort of things. Like for example, uh, most people don't care about the parking spaces, so they were woke. So where that come from is that stay woke from the vernacular, from the African American vernacular in the verse. And what it uses is that I mean from what they care about, having an open mind, what they want to have a say is something. Like the earth, Black Lives Matter, and then some feminism, and some Me Too, and the March for Our Lives. Lots of movements out there because they are really woke. They're really aware of what's going on. TFW. That means that face when, that feeling when, or that face when dot dot dot. It's a for example, the face when you a cup of coffee in the quiet house. So where that came from is from the earlier meme of I know that feel, bro. Which were the characters hugging each other and some little empathy. So for the pop culture, they use ironically when they're exaggerating, over exaggerate on social media. Sip tea is a phrase you're just sitting back and listening to some little gossips. Not the person to gossip, but I want to stand back and listen to this gossip. Ooh, that's the tea that I really want to look for. So, so spilling the tea was coined into it as I still there to spill the tea. It's like, here, give us any gossip here, and that's how we listen into the conversation to you. What's this little tea going on? So yeah, it originated and still used as a black track culture, but sip tea is gonna be anywhere, anything from anyone. Everybody has sipping tea right now at this point. That's awesome. All right, snack. Snack is describes to find something attractive, right? Okay, yeah. Look at this over there. Looks good. You find this one as a snack, as an S N A double C snack, like thick but snack. Wig. That means expressing some admiration or something exciting when you throw the little wig off. So where that come from is that African American vernacular, so WAV, and it became used for some pop music fans. Wow, wait, who's begins a very response to the favorite artist? So it's wig. It's a wig. It's irregular legs, but turn into noodles. So if you're in something that yeah, I cannot do even justice at all. So where that come from is well, etymologized exclamation of alarm or surprise, 53. Perhaps from yoiks, a call in Fox Hunting, arrest attested from 1770. So where that comes from is there. And the term is play yikes, which is used in this every Scooby Doo episode that you'll probably can find. All right, salty. It means you're very, very jealous. And it was used in 1924. Some sailors were thought to be tough and aggressive, but salty has emerged, a re-emergence term with the hip hop. It's a video game and some youth usage because this person is just salty. So, or I feel salty when this thing happens. Luke, who we never used that one, but bougie. Bougie is the one we use. Start something that's fancy, extravagant. Show bougie with all the fancy swag. It comes from the 16th century French of bur- bourgeoisie. So around 2016, there's a little song called Bad and Bougie. Let's take on the turn. Let's explain this a little bit. Thank. So that's excellent, it's high quality. So it's not anything so much for something a little excellent. For the pop culture, okay, one early instance phrase used called gnome child, okay, character for the game RuneScape. And the caption said, born just in time to browse dank memes. It's a now she's a baby dressed as a police officer, right? A ticket with the catch you're getting a ticket, sir. That thing wasn't dank enough. That's a little dank. It's yeah, something that's very excellent high quality. That's dank. Your memes are dank. Finna saying I'm going to right. Finna has emerged from the AAWE and it's now recorded hip hop in the 80s. Started with that one. So in the pop culture, and it's gained mainstream use the using hip hop culture when it comes to African identity. And it features some of the songs by the NWA with King T and some other songs. Ghosting. This is what I'm very hurt of. Ghosting means you're ignoring this person. Okay. It happens in the dating stuff. Okay. It comes from 2000s dating as a romantic relationship. It's only used in dating apps. Okay. So, hypebeast. Gives away care too much things that are popular than of more of individual. Okay. It's a streetwear that comes from, but the pop culture doesn't survive. Sick enthusiast Kevin Ma created a website to document the fashion interest. Just call it hypebeats at the slang for trend chaser. So you're into some trend chasers than just being somewhat of an individual. L is the opposite of a W, so it's like a loss. Hmm. It comes from the word of a rap. It started on the rap with the had a scorecard to use this music to rhyme with loss. So think L. And then take seats is someone's being annoying, gotta tell them to take some several seats for that. And then it comes from the derive of have a seat. This is a black culture, bottom culture. So you just have to take some several seats with you if you're feeling someone being a little annoying. Tell them to take some seats. Whip is a car. So reference to the history of cars when steel wheels were introduced and they call it whips. That's the it's whips. Cap means real or truthful. Okay, so no cap that means real figure truthful. Okay. Something that's like a truth. But cap means you're lying. Something. You lie. That's cap. To lie. Okay. So we'll get a permit because people who are supposed to fake, so no cap. So according to the Urban Dictionary, it originated in a reference to decorated gold tea, which divided into two distinct varieties. Perm gold tea, the perms, and caps, the pullouts. Whereas caps can be pulled out with ease, perms, as an institution are permanent. Cannot be taken after shot and record date. They're an honest and less expression of the owner's realness. So no cap means there's truth something. There has to be a real thing or telling truth. Yeet means throwing someone away with high velocity or telling them throw this away. Elephant is sort of easy to yeet the empty can to the trash. So it's 2008 as a express statement. Oh my goodness, this paper is looking a little empty. Yeet. Just little throws in me. Those are the pop culture. There's a dance move called Yeet that gained popularity in both on YouTube. So they have been yeeting its way to become very more slang. High key. Well, there's high key and low key. High key is this they want to say something. They want to literally say something that's good or something that's bad. But low key means secretly or something thing that is good or that's bad. So yeah, I high key want to be at the party and I don't want anyone to know. It's a little low key. So yeah, uh, where it came from is the rapper Styles P used high, low key and high key on a younger track in 2015. And but the use of the pop culture, Drake credit pushing the term into the becoming the mainstream, the high key and low key. So thanks, Drake. Period. It expresses the facts by the end of the sentence, period. Okay, this is what happened, period. That is from the Black gay community. That's where it comes from. And it's mostly written within the web culture of same period. I just want to end the sentence with the like very hard saying facts or period. Shugi means it is something that very opposite of a trendy. Okay. For example, my friend told me to change my pair of Miss Me jeans because they were shugi. So it was coined by Gabby Rasson, software developer in LA, who started using that word in 2003 while attending Beverly Hills High School. Oh, all the clothing you're currently wearing may be chuggy. I'm sorry. That's how it chuggy is. DMs, that stands for direct messages. DM stands for direct messages. I have like so many DMs and not a lot of things. It's originated for Instagram. They call it DMs. Or they it goes called direct messages. Yeah, I know. I understand that. But yeah, DMs. And it uses in dating app of discussion. Right. Lots of dating apps there using DMs. That's more of it. Simp is someone who is does way too much for someone they like. Major simp for teaching us he's being that girl. But where did it come from? It is appeared in the New York Times as early as 1923 when the paper reported on a letter by one Lillian Henderson criticizing the members of two clubs in Atlantic City for unmarried men. In The Bachelor, those sibs are afraid to take a chance and too tight to share their earnings with a wife. Because those unmarried men, they already know what the earnings they have, but not sharing to a wife, that means a little something. TBH means to be honest. TBH, I think it means so. TBH is appeared early in 91, but the pop culture, the TBH rate and date is a prompt in which someone requests friends' opinion for them. That's a TBH. They want them to be as honest and giving them the opinion and stuff. That's to be honest, TBH. Last but not least, cringe. Everyone knows what is. Someone is very embarrassing or being awkward. Cringe. Ugh, this guy won't stop and it's so cringy. And it comes from the act of cringe response to some lots of embarrassing things. I have a lot of cringe stuff there and some things I never forget it and sometimes I have to deal with it. Sometimes I regret it. Hopefully that doesn't happen that one again. So the pop culture, there's a cringe comedy is a genre focus on some awkward situations, socially awkward situations from here and there. Could be real thing, it could be nothing, or very script, very script. Okay, that is it. That's pretty much most of the stuff from knowing the Gen Z terms and stuff. But I'm Gen Z. Hopefully you learned this one. If you're a millennial, Gen X, no, Gen X, learn that. Probably gonna learn it, or big boomers probably don't understand it. But hopefully you understand what those means, because but if you're using it this way, that's gonna make us a little cringe. So use those terms and do it in a cringy way. That's it's still cringe to me. So that's gonna make us feel a little cringy when you do this. Hopefully you'll understand what those terms are. Okay, just for that. All right, that is the end of this episode of the talk. We'll be back and see you with a new episode. Okay? All right. Bye, everyone, and take care.